closed.
You don't look the sort who can afford to turn down legitimate work.
What do you want?
How about we start with a light?
Well, you got a name, miss?
Elizabeth. You can call me Elizabeth.
What can I do for you?
There's a girl who needs to be found. Maybe you've seen her.
This girl's dead.
You know her.
You'll see dozens of her tied down by the docks or the slums in Apollo Square. Orphans. With Fontaine's charity shut. No place for them.
But her you know.
As I said, girl's dead.
Lost.
Look, I don't know where you get...
Lost isn't dead. Name your rate, I will pay you for this work. But you do this one gratis, wouldn't you?
I don't follow.
Something tells me you will.
Hello everybody, my name is Joy and welcome back to Bioshock Infinite, the DLC number 1, Burial at Sea. Now, I've been extremely excited to get started with this because last time I played this game, it blew my mind. The original game I'm talking about. So, yeah, let's loot around the place a little bit. Where's the duffel bag? There. And then follow Elizabeth. Oh. Now, I'm not sure what time period this is. I don't know if this happens before or after the whole happening of the original game. But I suppose we will find out about that. Alright, I think I've had about everything here, so let's move on. Oh, we're in,
Seems my instincts were correct.
Where's Sally?
I don't know, but I know someone who does. Follow me.
Are you my Elizabeth? Really? Why even ask and invite Sander Cohen into your home today? Alright, he creates his greatest album yet, I'm sorry. But we are in Rapture. And that's really pretty much the only thing I know about previous Bioshock games.
What's this girl to you?
What I need from her is my business. But I know where to start looking. Something tells me a man with your particular talents could be useful. Edward thinks the way to...
Man, so many questions already. Well? Oh, I thought you were leading the way, but apparently I am. Oh no, you
What
are.
happened to these children? What are they?
Where have you been? Cabin in Arcadia? Little sisters. Atom factories.
It's grotesque.
Yeah, it is.
Red means
Oh, don't look at me like that.
means go. This is the rule all little girls know.
What? Oh, wow. Okay, the term little sister sounds familiar to me, but I have no idea what it really is, but it looks horrifying. God.
Compromise? Is that why we came to Rapture? I could compromise in Red Hook.
We're just men and women, Alan. You hold yourself to that standard, you'll never be happy.
In what country is there a place for men like me? Men who...
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt that convo there.
Come on.
Oh, look at that.
Got all day.
Look at the little effect of the light that it does. That's nice. Oh, it's that monster. I believe it's called Big Brother, but sorry if I'm completely hack and slashing the lore here.
What do they even look like under those suits?
What you mean? They're just some kind of machine.
Huh. Alright then.
Look, what's the green light for?
I seen one with the light turn yellow. And I don't want to be around when it turns red.
I'm not sure what that means, but I suppose I'll find out. God, you look pretty. You look adorable. I mean, you look a lot sassier than previously, but you still look adorable. Man, easy lady, you're going at the
What?
speed of
You're
light.
not knowing
Oh,
about the
sorry.
Little Sisters. How long have you been in Rapture?
Let's just say I don't get out much.
You've got eyes and ears, don't you?
If I wanted to share my life story, Mr. DeWitt, I would write my memoirs. If I learned anything about Rapture, that it was a place where people understood to mind their own business.
Where are we headed?
The man we need to see is in the Garden of the Muses.
How do you know?
My sources are my own, Mr. DeWitt. If you have better information as to the whereabouts of your girl, I suggest you avail yourself of it.
I was about to say you're going at the speed of light on very uncomfortable looking shoes. But then again, I wear heels about 90% of the time.
Where are you taking me?
When's the last time you saw Sally?
What?
She was taken from you, wasn't she?
How do you know this?
She was taken, down at Surprise. You were playing the tables and...
She disappeared.
And...
Cop friend of mine, Sullivan, says they found her floating in the docks.
You see the body?
Look.
Did you see the body? This world values children, not childhood. There's a profit to be made and men who make it. I'm taking you to one of them.
Oh, wow.
Mr. DeWitt, you all right?
I'm fine. Just get these spells sometimes. It'll pass.
Okay. I thought Anna was our daughter, or is that not what you mean? Because that's very rude, littering. That's, you know, you just don't do that in an elevator. This is public property.
Sir? Madam?
We're fine, thanks.
What? Oh, okay. He's got the things too. The salts or the... forgot the name. Yeah, it really feels great to be back in this atmosphere of this game. It's so cool.
Decency. The Italians. Papa this and Papa that. They can't take a crap without a papal dispensation.
All right then.
Gets that from his father. No one
Oh,
can lie.
I suppose I shouldn't have drank so much
lackadaisical.
when I was pregnant. Clearly. No changing it now.
Okay. Okay, lady. Different times, I suppose. It is, girl. No thanks. I'm not gonna smoke cigarettes. I'm just looting around a bit. Hello there, lady. What are you doing? On your own? Okay, never mind. She's not open for flirting, I suppose. Maybe she's in between relationships. Wait, isn't this where I just came from? No. Yes, maybe. I don't know, let me explore a little bit more.
Ah, Mr. DeWitt. Back again. And so soon.
Don't judge me. Boy, champagne. Oh, that does increase your health, apparently. Well, I don't need that right now. What is this? Alright. You need to know theater. Is that the same as the newspaper thingy? Need to Know Theater presents The Greatness of Dr. Bridget Tannenbaum, a Rapture Films production, 1958.
In the know? Innovation and competition are what fuel Rapture. But that fuel can be diluted with rumor or flat-out lies. The rumor monger asks, what are these so-called splicing side effects? Well, take a look around you. Do you see anything wrong with your neighbor? The rumor monger asks, why has Tannenbaum withdrawn from the public's eye? Dr. Tannenbaum is a scientific mind unparalleled, even in Rapture. She's no doubt in her lab, toiling away at her next great innovation. I heard she was in cahoots with Fontaine. Merely slander from jealous naysayers. Remember, Rapture competes through innovation, not cheap shots. Bridget Tannenbaum is a woman who represents the best of science and industry. In other words, she's a Rapture gal. Now you know.
Is that our lady? Like, the one I thought were twins but turned out to be the same person just from different universes or something like that? Yeah, I know that sounds fake. I got no idea either. Hold on. Let me check up on my recording real quick because I want to make sure this goes well. Alright, everything should be fine. I'm sorry, but I don't have like 2 screens. So I can't really check up on my recording by just looking to the side, which would be great, by the way. Eat cheese. Cheese, of course. I will never say no to cheese. I hope to fix that soon, you know. I'm kind of looking for a smaller side screen to fix that problem. Oh, okay, I thought that was the wailing of the dead just now.
How am I gonna get work with my leg all busted up like this? Foreman says I should have been more careful.
Something will turn up. Adversity breeds opportunity, that's what Ryan says.
Alright then. Pneumo. That sounds like pneumonia. That doesn't sound good. Let's see, Little Wonders. Kashmir. Okay, so it tells you what it's transporting. Are those little transport devices? That's a pretty cool thing. Artist Struggle. Is that a bar? No, it's a gallery. I should have thought of a gallery instead of a bar. Maybe that's... Oh, look at the pretty rose. Oh, that's
Please,
interesting.
come in. Just
Hi
a
there.
moment.
You're literally reading a newspaper while making eye contact with me. I get the feeling you're not selling all that much here. And it's not due to the artist. Look at that. That is just nice. God, you look sassy and angry now. I like it. But let's get back to the world of the living and let's see if we can make a little progress here. Liberty, ascendancy, individualism. Okay, let's explore up here a little bit more.
Why are you wasting your time?
Oh, another one of these. Let's have a look. Use Need to Know Theater. Need to Know Theater presents Taking the Taint Out of Fontaine, a Rapture Films production, 1958.
Are you in the know? You've doubtlessly sampled products from Fontaine Futuristics. But do you know why Ryan Industries saved it? Frank Fontaine, business leader and benefactor of mankind? Or was he the best friend the parasite ever had? Were you aware his businesses were a front for a smuggling ring? And were you also fooled by his supposed charity work? At his free clinic, patients became test subjects, and his orphanages were places that children disappeared into and never came out. Once they learned the truth, Rapture's Central Council called for the arrest of Fontaine Futuristics' owner. But, a coward to the end, Fontaine found a hail of bullets preferable to facing justice. The council asked that Ryan Industries assume the burden of stewardship of Fontaine's ill-gotten assets. And Andrew Ryan accepted that burden for the people of Rapture. Now all citizens can enjoy these products, free of criminal taint. Now you know.
Alright, I'm not sure how reliable this info is. It sounds a lot like propaganda, but then again, I couldn't possibly know.
Fontaine got taken out by Ryan's goons for one reason, and one reason only. He built a better mousetrap.
Oh, for God's sake, Armand, you want to get us both rounded up?
So you admitted that Ryan's rounding people up.
It was a figure of speech.
So there's still a lot of oppression going on here. That's a lovely dress. Elizabeth, what do you think? Not your thing? Alright then. Let's see.
Now there was a straight shooter, one of us.
I don't want to follow one of us.
You imagine having a beer with Andrew Ryan? Probably some teetotaler. Don't trust a man, don't drink, least from time to time.
What's totaler? I'm not sure what that means.
Dr. Steinman told me he's...
I love the little conversations they have. Sorry if that takes a bit longer, but I love to explore the game to its fullest and show the game to its fullest to you.
Please.
Oh wow. I really like music shops. Strike key. Can I call Songbird? No. Alright then. I have a couple of instruments at home. My father is really into music. He plays guitar, like, all the time. So I fiddle around on some instruments every now and then again, but I never really learned to really play an instrument.
Look around, please.
I love how Elizabeth has this constant attitude of, can we go now? You know, missing kid and all that, you know.
Sexual intimacy is no different than any other commodity, friend. You sell soybeans, I sell companionship.
Ugh, it's disgusting.
That's the Bible talking, pal. That's your mother talking. What does Ryan say? Petty morality? You can keep it.
Oh god, so you're a pimp, huh? Hey, you're wearing the dress from the shop. And you too. It is a nice dress. Huh. Okay then. Let's move away from this. Sorry, Elizabeth, I got a little distracted. What way do I go? I'm kind of lost.
Ryan understands something fundamental about manners.
This way? I'm sorry, I really am lost at this point. I don't recall whether I came from downstairs or upstairs. Not the elevator. Is this where we just came from? I think that might be. Damn, I just walked in a big circle. The golden rule. Huh. Heard about that before. Those mannequins have creepily long necks.
A fine day to you both.
I think it's really cool you can enter every single shop in here, because that wasn't like that in the original game, for as far as I remember. That was also because, you know, the town was crumbling and all that, so I'd imagine a few things would be closed. Are you engaged? Or about to be engaged? I never really understood how that worked. Maybe because I've never been that much into marriage all that much. I don't hate it or anything, it's just I don't really, never really thought about it. I just don't... Do you pick out a ring together? Or how does that work? Because I used to think that the engagement ring and the wedding ring were the same thing, but it turns out those are two rings. I don't know, I need to look into this whole marriage thing, but I'll do that later, you know, once it's of any importance to me. You look familiar. You look like that woman that pretended to know Elizabeth when we went through the turnstiles back in Colombia, and you betrayed us and ambushed us. I don't like you. I don't trust you. Second dial. Okay, so I need a code for that.
Did to you. I hope he's retained a capable attorney.
Well, screw you too, lady. Your shoes really don't match with your clothes. Sorry, I was just looking for an insult there. I'm not very good with this. Okay, so I need to find a code. Another one of these. Oh no, that's not what I meant to do. Ah, damn it. Oh, well, actually made some money. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to. It kind of happened. Let's just get through this need-to-know theater. The Big Daddy, a Rapture Films production, 1958.
Are you in the know? The Big Daddy may look imposing, but he's a gentle giant. Do you know all he does for Rapture? These metal jets are the hands that maintain Rapture, digging the foundation out of the seabed and guiding structural supports into place. Where do these metal mysteries come from? Sorry, chum, that's a Ryan Industries trade secret. Now you know.
Alright then. So that's what those are, I suppose. But those look very familiar for some reason. You know, I know these little tiny bits and pieces of the lore of Bioshock, but not by far anything significant, I think. Except for what I know from Bioshock Infinite. But I am still kinda lost already. I hope to get some information here, but... See, go ahead.
Mr. DeWitt.
Yeah.
We'll find my source inside of that club.
Cohen.
Oh, great.
What does that lunatic have to do with Sally?
Gohan, that was the singer, right? I just don't really understand the bunny man thing, but... Alright then. Alright, don't mind me, just taking
Private party. No entry without invitation.
We'll see about that.
Huh. Do I have a gun? These things tend to go easier when I have a gun. The artist struggle, the golden rule, Rapture Records. The business of Rapture is business sponsored by... Okay. Knock on the door. I could... There we go.
Which business do you represent, sir?
Business?
Yes, which business?
DeWitt Investigations.
Mr. Cohen does not truck with private detectives. Masks of invitation went to artists and craftsmen alone.
I'm with the artist struggle. We're expected...
No mask, no entry.
Stuffed shirt.
These invitation masks he spoke of. They must have gone out to local artisans.
Well,
Oh.
I guess we'll have to persuade someone to loan us one.
The business of
You
Rapture is
mean-
business. Says it's sponsored by the artist struggle, the Golden Rule, and Rapture Records.
I guess those stores would be as good a place to start as any.
Alright then, so that's where we just were. I thought maybe we could knock one of those guys out. What do we have? 3 local stores might have received invitations to Cohen's club. You can choose your current objective from the objective screen. Press O to access it. Oh great, that's new. Or maybe I just completely missed out on it in the game, but search the Golden Rule, search Raptor Racket, search Artist Struggle. Alright, well, let's, I'm not sure which one is the closest, but let's get to it, and... Yeah, I thought maybe we could just knock one of those guys down and take the bunny mask, but I suppose that's not going to work. So,
What
see,
brought you to
where was
Rapture?
that store?
A man.
Really?
A
You
man.
don't strike me as the romantic type.
Wasn't
The
that
Golden
kind of
Rule.
man.
Then what?
There's a debt that needs repaying.
I've known my share of Shylocks. You're no Shylock.
Wasn't that kind of debt.
I still don't know, because they obviously don't realize that he is actually, that she is actually Anna? Maybe? I'm a bit confused as to where we stand right now.
Invitations to Cohen shows are highly coveted. Nobody's gonna just hand us one.
You think you can figure out a way to distract the store owner while I take a look around?
You just find the mask. Leave the distractions to me.
I'm not even sure if that's my Elizabeth, because if this all happened before, she would have been in the tower. My Elizabeth, at least. I forgot what I wanted to say. Never mind. Can I get past you? Oh, I can crawl. No, I can't. I thought maybe I could crawl under and sneak by. I thought you were gonna put up a distraction, Elizabeth. Or maybe this is just an alternate timeline. Maybe that's all that's going on here. Well, Elizabeth?
Excuse
Okay.
me. Lady has some questions for you.
Yes, of course.
I'm interested in this piece.
Ah, excellent. You've an eye, haven't you, miss? It's a natural sapphire and diamond, 18-karat gold ring, fully hallmarked for Paris, 1887.
Really?
The center cabochon... Excuse me, sir?
That's a lot of fine talk about a stolen ring.
I beg your pardon.
Right out of her coffin in Twilight Fields. Did you think we wouldn't notice?
I can assure you that...
The assurances of a grave robber are of no interest to me. If you hand the ring back, the matter will remain between you and me.
Cohen sends those masks out in some kind of box.
I don't think so. Hit the bricks, you tramp. I'll see to it they can
Get your hands off me!
Damn it.
Must be somewhere else.
Okay, but I'm gonna take the rest of your stuff, just like I took your teddy bear. Oh, what did you do? Did you knock him out? I thought you meant to pose a distraction and not, you know, murder people, make us suspicious, you know, that sort of stuff. You're not as tactical as I expected, Elizabeth. Slightly disappointed. Where is that mask? Alright, maybe he has it on him. Or maybe he has it somewhere safe.
Might be best if we were gone when he wakes up. Any luck?
Nothing. Let's find another shop.
Perhaps he already sold
Where
it.
should we look next? Upstairs at the Artist's Struggle or Rapture Records straight ahead?
Thank you for being so informative. Let's go to Rapture Records. Rapture Records. Go ahead. No, that's not where I want to go. Rapture Records, there we are. What's this? Tobacco. There we go. So all that exploring was kind of worth it, I suppose.
So nice that you found us.
You see that dish I walked in with? Will you give her the star treatment, pal? That'll make it worth your while.
Of course, right away.
What is this piece?
It's by Trine, but of course, covered by Mr. Reinhardt.
Of course.
Lovely. Isn't it lovely?
Oh. Yes.
Gotta find that
Does
box.
something to me. Especially something in this way. Primal, isn't it? Part of us that exists.
That's much better.
For logic, purely sensual.
The finest music us.
That's a funny conversation.
We never knew existed.
Yes.
Can you turn it up? Oh, it's so intoxicating. So powerful and masculine. Oh, yes.
Maybe I shouldn't be doing this. There we go. Mask, 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 mask.
Nothing.
No!
Only one place left.
What do you do with all those masks? Do we just sell them, or...? Well... Toodles, mister.
I must go. I must go. Even one more note shall prove my undoing.
I'm sure you wouldn't mind. Oh, did my frame rate? No, okay, it's all good. I thought my frame rate just dropped by 1,000,000, but it all seems to be okay.
Got one place left, though.
And if that proves to be fruitless?
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Yeah. I still suggest the gun. I mean, that's how we solved the problems back in Colombia, so... You know? Artist's Struggle. Here we are. Let's hope this man still has his mask.
Wonderful to see you.
Hey, pal. You want to help out the little lady?
Yes, of course. Interesting, isn't it? An original Sander Cohen. He calls it miasma.
I'm sorry, but I know precious little about art.
How does it make you feel?
I don't want to open my mouth for fear of what foolishness might tumble out.
Oh no, maybe I shouldn't have gotten drunk in here.
Box.
I would like so much to understand.
Why does nobody ever keep anything in the safe anymore, like a normal person? A mask. See, we could have just knocked the bunny man down. But I only have one now.
Did you see all that in that little picture?
Yes. In fact, now, did your companion...
You've given me so
right here.
much to think about. I feel a trifle swoony. Would you mind if I return tomorrow for further education?
I shall be here at your service. Until tomorrow.
Of course you will be. Alright. Alright, little bitch, let's go. But I only have one. I mean, how are the two of us supposed to come in?
I've located the mask.
Third time's the charm.
Alright, it's best we head back to Cohen's.
Or perhaps they're a little easier when it comes to women. They usually are in clubs.
Find
I know
some
it's
work
unfair,
back
but
at those shop
it's
peeps.
true.
You've got a bit of the grifter in you.
For that you can thank my father.
Oh, yeah?
He was a man comfortable in a variety of roles.
Like me. I mean, Booker. Alright, let's get to that. No, this is back at Rapture Records. Let's go to...
So,
where was
what
it?
kind of field you in?
Field?
Yeah, you know, occupation. Can't imagine what kind of employment would lead you to tag along on a job like this.
I suppose you could say I work in debt collection.
I just walked in a circle again. This place is kind of confusing, to be honest. Or maybe I just have very little sense of direction. That's more likely, actually. There we are.
This better work. Otherwise, we'll certainly look the fools.
Trust me.
Alright, let's do this. You know what? I think we've looked around enough, so I think it's time to enter this club.
Ah, very well. Mr. Cohen awaits your participation at his performance.
There we go. Talk to Sander Cohen.
So who
Wow,
is this
this
fellow Cohen? Some sort of underworld figure?
Worse. He's an artist.
An artist who kidnaps children.
Cohen's muse is a bit more diverse. I've seen his type. Gets an idea in his head, end a conversation. Don't matter who gets hurt.
Okay, that guy startled me for a second there. This is an awfully white and bright room. I can hardly tell what the walls are. I thought there was a party going on in here. What? Oh, that's a lamp? Okay. Alright, I got a bad feeling about this. But we will find out all about that in the next episode. So I'm very excited to be back to playing this. I'm gonna continue my recording right away. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Again, I'm very, very, very excited to play this game. So, bye!